Hello there my RPG lovers and welcome to another video. I had some plans to stream this E3 and watch it with you guys, but unfortunately I was not home when it started, so I had to catch up somehow. The moment I went on YouTube there were tons of Keanu Reeves thumbnails where he stares at my soul, man. Like, where have you been C4G, how could you miss this? And this immediately spoiled the Cyberpunk trailer for me, but I still couldn't wait to watch it because it's Cyberpunk, come on. The first 10 seconds of this trailer reminded me why CD Projekt Red is so respected among the gaming community. Before CD Projekt Red stepped to the major league, only Blizzard was able to produce these amazing cinematic trailers. I'm not saying that there are no good cinematic trailers for other games, but there's only a handful of jaw-dropping trailers that really got me hyped. CD Projekt Red started this trend with Killing Monsters and A Night to Remember trailers for The Witcher 3, and I was like, oh boy, Blizzard finally got some competition on this field. I know this is just a cinematic trailer, but we already seen a lot of the gameplay last year, so the comments like, but where's the gameplay, can only be asked by brainless morons. I would prefer more gameplay over a cinematic trailer, but here we are. The amount of detail in this trailer is just staggering and everything is so well done to the point that someone can actually think that this is live action trailer, especially the people who are not into gaming. The male version of V in the previous trailers looked a bit generic, but in this trailer he looks far superior. This is maybe one of the pre-built presets that we'll be able to choose while making our character according to the box art, but we'll see. Speaking about the looks, we already had the opportunity to see T-Pain, Dex I guess, in earlier trailers and the gameplay demo. His overall looks are really interesting, but what stood to me are the hair and the smoke from his cigar actually. Especially in this short transition scene when V is coming out of the bathroom. The motion of the smoke is so lifelike, and I know this might be funny to some people, but I always notice small things like this. If the developers put so much work into these small details, they deserve to be mentioned, especially because a lot of people will miss some of these details. Like I said, the hair is also really well done, not just on Dex, but on V as well. The best scene to see this is when V is staring at the mirror. His haircut is nothing special, but the detail is just staggering, man. It really makes me wonder how good will hair look in the final version of the game, and we'll probably see some similar hairworks options like in The Witcher 3, but probably much better. I just hope that it won't be a big hit to performance like in The Witcher 3. Anyway, enough about the looks of the whole thing. It's clear as day that the visuals are really amazing in this trailer, but let's move on. Let's talk about the story of this trailer and what it could mean. I've seen a lot of comments like, oh shit, spoilers, oh no, why did they show this? But I guess that these people are forgetting that this is an RPG with lots of different outcomes. I feel like the main point of this trailer was to show us the strong consequences for our actions. Jackie's death is probably directly tied to one of our decisions while we were on the quest for this chip. Now, of course, I can't claim this for sure because we honestly don't know, but I'm pretty sure that I understand what CD Projekt Red is trying to point out here. The whole shooting scene looked like an outcome of some reckless decision which ended up with Jackie's death. But if you don't remember, Jackie played a key part in the gameplay demo, he was basically V's right hand all along, so I doubt that this scene of him dying is the only scenario. It just doesn't make sense to me. We could see some similar scenarios in The Witcher 3, I don't want to spoil anything, but there were a lot of heavy consequences for our decisions. Some of those consequences you could see right away, but some were revealed much later in the story. And there is no reason why CD Projekt Red will not do something similar with this game. So yeah, I firmly believe that all of this can be avoided if we choose some other options while getting this chip for Dex. Pure speculation I know, but it makes sense to me. The next thing I found really interesting in the trailer is when V gets hacked. This is actually an option in the game and there is a mini game for hacking, but you can get hacked as well. From one IGN video, Tom Marks mentioned that V gets hacked in some point in the 50-minute gameplay demo. Yeah, there was a 50-minute gameplay demo behind the scenes, lucky motherfucker. And there is a mechanic for this, apparently there is a bar and if it gets filled completely, the hack is successful and you're dead. You basically have to finish the fight before he hacks you completely. So not only that you'll be able to hack things and people, but you can get hacked as well, which sounds really cool actually. And obviously this part from the trailer, it was cool as fuck, man. One more part from the trailer that ties closely to the gameplay was the Mantis Blades part. We could see them in action last year, and it was mentioned that this was only available to high level characters, I guess, which makes sense because they look really powerful. Walking on walls, cutting shit in half. Yeah, and the big elephant in the room, Keanu fucking John Wick. The part when everyone goes crazy. He's playing one of the major characters in the game that will act as a mentor for V. His name is Johnny Silverhand, and according to the lore of Cyberpunk, he actually died a long time ago. Seems pretty cool, and I hope that we'll get to interact a lot with him in the game.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
That's just so epic, man, and his voice sounds amazing. Also, the song that starts playing during his scene is apparently Johnny Silverhand's song. Like I said, the attention to detail is amazing during the whole trailer, and you have to watch and listen closely so you don't miss anything. Some people think that this is how the game will start, but honestly I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see this part in the game at all actually. This was definitely the best part of this E3 for me, and I honestly didn't expect much information about Cyberpunk this year. Now that we know about that gameplay demo, I have a feeling we're gonna see that as well in the near future, since they did a similar thing last year. After the trailer for the game that was shown at E3 2018, we got that 45-minute gameplay demo soon after. The release date is 16th of April 2020, so the waiting game begins. The trailer was truly amazing and a good reminder of the talent that CD Projekt Red has. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more RPG in-depth guides, news and reviews, because that's what I'm all about. Consider following me on Twitter or Instagram, and I also got a Discord server where we chat about RPGs and games in general, so feel free to join. All the links are in the description. See ya in the next one.